Hi friends, very good morning to all. Yes, today I am going to explaining about the derivation of magnetic field due to current carrying a conductor circular coil. That is, in previous class I discussed and derived the expression for magnetic field due to straight conductor carrying a current. These two are application of the Biot-Savart law. So, what is the statement of Biot-Savart law states that is magnitude of the magnetic field is directly proportional to current carrying a conductor and length length of the current element, it is also directly proportional and directly proportional to angle between the current direction and magnetic field point and inversely proportional to square of the distance between the current element and where the point you are find out the magnetic field, that is inversely square of the distance. So these are the basic things. I will show them what is magnetostatics, all of you studied in previous class, and about magnetic flux and magnetic flux density. So this is your syllabus unit 3 magnetostatics. Statement of Biot-Savart law, you already studied that one. Mention the expression for magnetic field due to at a point due to straight conductor carrying a current. So this one also we are discussed. So today class, magnetic field due to along the axis of circular coil carrying a current. So today you have to derive that equation. Next, I will show that this expression for last class. All of you remember these things. Okay, Biot-Savart statement and right hand thumb rule. All of you know, if you hold any pen, any conductor, or if you pass the current on a conductor, current carrying a conductor, automatically the thumb indicates the direction of current and remaining fingers, that finger indicates the direction of magnetic field, that will move in the anti-clockwise direction. If you make it down, that moves in clockwise direction. So these are our basic things. I hope you are understand those topics. Next, today class, very important topic. So today class, magnetic field due to current carrying a circular coil. Let us assume it is a circular coil, it carrying a current. Okay, it carrying a current. So I placed a perpendicular to plane of the paper or any sheet, so it move in this direction. In this part, it is outward direction, current direction. In this dot in this part, half of the part, may it move in inward direction of current. Okay, it is a circular coil. So due to current carrying a circular coil, it produces the magnetic field. So I make it, it is a center, it is a center O. Its radius is I take it is A. Okay, it is A. I make it a perpendicular line or center line, draw at any point. I make it this point. I want to find out the magnetic field at this point, at point P. Okay, I consider any point. I consider here. Here is a current element. That element is DL. Current element already you know, it is a infinitesimally small portion of the conductor. Okay, so I want to find out the magnetic field at a point due to this current element. Let's I join these points. So I assume this distance, horizontal distance, is x. Automatically it is hypotenuse. Okay, so what will be this distance according to Pythagoras theorem? All of you studied that. This distance symbol I consider r. Automatically I want to find out that is r square is equal to sum of these a square plus x square. Automatically r is equal to square root of a square plus x square. Okay, next, this current direction and current element direction both are same, it is in this direction. Automatically, so there is a magnetic field is produced in this direction. Okay, they are mutually perpendicular. The position vector, that is r distance, and this current element or current moving direction, current element direction, they are mutually perpendicular. This position vector, this magnetic field also perpendicular. Automatically dB, small magnetic field dB, because of this current element. Okay, this angle is also 90 degree. So in this direction current element and this portion angle is 90 degree, because current is moving in this, the current element direction in this direction. Automatically this position vector and this 90 degree, automatically this vector and magnetic field product, that is also 90 degree. So I want to splitting of this vector or this magnetic field, how much it is horizontal and how much the magnetic field in vertical. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. If I take this angle is pi, automatically this is a horizontal component, so automatically the component is dB. What about that is cos pi? This will be vertical, that's why dB sin pi. Okay, are you understand? Let us assume it is an vector, a vector. If I split this vector, if I consider angle here, it is an angle theta, whatever you take theta, automatically this component is a cos theta. Automatically this vertical component, it is a sin theta. If I take the angle here, this is a inclined. If I consider the angle is theta here, it is a vector, we don't know what component it is, a. So automatically in this angle here, automatically this is a horizontal component, that's why a cos theta, here is a sin theta. So all of you remember these basic things. Next, according to Biot-Savart, all of you stated that dB is equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi I dl sin theta divided by r square. Are you remember this equation? In previous class I discussed this equation. Okay, so now same condition here also. If I consider here current element, we can it as a d dash. Same here also, I join the position vector r, so this distance and this distance are both are same. Automatically this value also a is equal to square root of a square plus x square. Okay, automatically the current direction is inward, so current element direction is same, inward. Automatically magnetic field produced here perpendicular here dB, because downward direction, here is upward direction, here is downward direction, perpendicular to this current direction here and position, they are perpendicular to each other. Automatically these two current element and position vector distance between the point P and current element direction or current element point, so automatically perpendicular to each other. Automatically here is dB is downward direction. Same here also, split the horizontal and vertical direction. Automatically if I consider pi here, automatically split into, here is pi, automatically what will be this component, that is dB cos pi, here is dB sin pi. Okay, here also I will write dB sin pi, dB sin pi. Okay, Here these two are opposite, same magnitude, automatically these two are cancelled, only these two are added. If you not getting clearly, I will show the PPT video, don't bother about that one. Look at here. So magnetic field on the axis of circular current carrying a loop. So next, according to Bayes-Savart law, all of you study this one. Next slide I will show that what I discussed in rough. So next, I am making an angle theta, magnetic field produced at 90 degree. So magnetic field at a point due to current element ideal, that is d mu naught. So angle sine 90 degrees 1. Next derivation equation. So look at here what I discussed in previous time. Next, look at here. Okay, dB is equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi ideal a square plus x square. Magnetic field point due to current element ideal dash. For example, here in below diagram. Okay, all of you seeing that one. In this one, in this element, both are given here dB dash due to this current element, dB due to this current element. So both are same length, automatically magnetic field also be same. So dB is equal to dB dash are both same. So next, I resolved into the components. Before only I discussed that one. Okay, don't see here. Next, look at it. Resolution. Next, both are taken the total length. Now what I am going to say, just I discuss here and this taken these 2 points. If I consider total magnetic field produced by this coil, so automatically we need an integration. So that's why I make it here integration. So by the help of small magnetic field, that is dB. So that's why the equation will be here. Next, dB value, before only we discussed that one, that value, put it dB value mu naught divided by 4 pi ideal sin pi divided by a square plus x square. B is equal to mu naught I 4 pi a square plus x square. Next, sin pi into integration of dl. So integration of dl is small dl length. So total length, if consider, is the circumference value is 2 pi r, or this distance is not a r, it distance is a, because radius are taken, the symbol is a, that's why it is 2 pi a. Look at here. Okay, next I put the value of mu naught 4 pi 2 pi integration of dl value 2 pi a. What about sin phi? All of you know about the trigonometric equation. Sin phi value is a divided by a square plus x square. Here we can consider the opposite of a hypotenuse. Opposite is here, hypotenuse is this value, so automatically a square plus x square. So I put this equation. Next, if the I only used here single coil. Okay, here in this derivation I used only single coil. If I use number of turns, n is a number, capital N, you can consider. If I consider number of turns, so automatically magnetic field will be increases, so that I multiplied into n. Look at here, in this equation just we multiply it n value. Okay, Next, there is one special case. If magnetic field at the center, it is a coil. So at the center a magnetic needle I kept. Here is maximum deflection will produced by compass needle. If I keep this compass box far away from distance, automatic magnetic field is decreases. So this graph, so x-axis is the distance of the between the magnetic field point and a circular coil. So y-axis is magnetic field. So automatically if distance is x, or it's kept at the center of the coil when magnetic field, so magnetic field is maximum. When the magnetic needle kept distance away from the this coil, automatically magnetic field decreases. That's why this one will be looking here decreases. As your distance is increases, it is also, if you could take a move in a left side or a right side, whatever direction, automatically magnetic field will decreases. Only at the center it having maximum magnetic field point. So this experiment you have done in your lab. So when class is started, that time you will done that experiment. Okay, I hope you are understand this equation. So just you add this here, you just put the distance of x is equal to 0, the equation will be like that. So automatically there is a square, a raised to cube, a get cancelled. Finally this expression will be is equal to mu naught na divided by 2a. I hope you are understand this expression. In next class I will explaining about remaining topic. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in WhatsApp. Thank you so much for watching the video.